Hey, how's everybody doing? Yep, just getting stuff set up here. I was looking for a Facebook page, but I couldn't find it. I was looking for it, but he was in the other room and he hears me talking in the computer, and he just knows that it's peanut time. You know, come up and say hi. You come up and say hi. Come on up. Well, come on up. There you go, big boy. Good grief. There's you some peanuts, buddy. Yeah. Hey, Snow, how you doing? Hey, Michael Rocha, doing? Say hi, Tuco. Tuco, say hi. Up here, up here. Hey, Spencer. Good boy. All right, get down. The peanuts are done. That's it. No more peanuts. Wipe your peanut mess off. Yep. Hope everybody's doing well. Victor. Yep, the Tukester man. He was all kinds of help the other day at the park. Um, Everybody want to remember Tug in your prayers, man. He's going through some problems, and you to find out what it is, you have to see the Facebook post that he put out a couple days ago. I tried to find it and I couldn't find it, but yeah, just keep tugging our thoughts and everything. Hope he has a speedy recovery, because I've always had a good time when Tug's around. But anyway, yeah, it's been an interesting week. I flew a little bit and boated a little bit, and I put a video out today. I put that little keel on the boat, and I had it in the right spot on the boat. It was just a little aft of center of the CG on the bottom. But man, it was kind of windy, and when I was out in the wind, as soon as I was going kind of fast when I made to do a right turn, and the wind caught it and just flipped over. And I was going to bring the pole. I was going to bring my pole and my little snag thing that I can reel that I can snag stuff with, and I was running it underwater. It was funny, and it was going towards shore but slow, so I figured I could go home. But yeah, it took me just over an hour to make a round trip from the pond to the house back. In that time, it had drifted to shore, and a gentleman and I think it was his son picked it up, and they were on the way out as I was coming in, and they recognized the car and came over. And when I was looking down at the pond, all sad-eyed that the boat was gone, and gave it to me, and I dried it out for 2 days, and then I ran it in the yard. Everything's fine, so it should work. Yeah, exactly, Snow. I've got my pole that I go fishing off the pier with down at the beach, and reel and stuff. Then I've got a couple different things I can snag stuff with, and I usually throw that in the car if I'm going to do anything near on the water. But yesterday I didn't bother to grab it. I thought, I'm not going to need it. I thought about grabbing their boat up there, seeing if but they were all out mowing grass, and I should figure I can't bother them to help me when I'm stupid. But I see that looks good there. Let's hold this up, sit for a second here, see if that helps. Yeah, well, I'm not worried about the camera. That's just funny how it goes out of focus. It was fine when Tuco was up there. There we go. There we go. Now I'm my ugly self. Anything but got a lot of stuff tonight. Yeah, that's one thing I never bought. I know, because I've always been, always fished as a kid growing up. Earliest memories of a fiberglass fishing rod coming across my butt for not doing something at the pond or something like that. And my dad always had a boat, and we always fished, fish from the bank, fish from the boat. We'd go fishing for vacations and stuff, and boating. But yeah, well, it happens, and everything was fine. The battery was fine. Every motor, it even ran. I would have ran it more underwater towards the shore, but I couldn't see if it was churning. It looked like it was kind of going around in a circle. They still sell those. You can still buy those pocket fishermen. But anyway, let's go out here and see what's happening. Hey, Randy, how you doing, man? All right. So what we got Cliff, man. Cliff has been busy. You know, he's always building something, man. And he just built this. Let's see. We got 5 seconds. Let's run it. Let's kill that. Boom. Let's hit that. Let's go here. I'm going to listen this week.
Welcome back to the channel. I'm going to do a little quickie here. This is just a little glider. It's a little bit different, a little bit fun. It popped up on my feed from John Koptenak's channel. John makes a lot of free flight rubber models. And this was a little model he discovered and has put together one from a year ago. And it looked great fun. So I'm going to have a go myself. And basically, it's the old-fashioned Rigolo hang gliders.
There it is, right there.
Shape.
That's pretty cool. And it seemed to glide well and stuff, but you know, I can see putting a little motor on the back here, you know, motorized hang glider. But that's kind of neat that he was doing something like that. And then he was flying. Let's see, you got to go to his videos, yeah. And then his mini Yoyo, he had a nice flight with it and stuff. It flew really well. Hey Dan, how you doing? So check him out. Then of course Purcell. Now let's see. Yeah, right. We'll go to this one right here. She's, you know, these guys found out late. It seems like they found out later about Brian's passing.
Does your cleanser leave your skin tight and dry? Ditch it for Hydro Boost Gel Cleanser. With pure hyaluronic acid, it cleanses and hydrates.
That's because we're coming with the wind.
We stopped quite quickly because.
Gee whiz. Guess what? We're going to have to go back through again. I love YouTube.
A few days ago, I had a horrible shock. I went to phone a flying friend of mine, someone I've never met in real life, but have exchanged
GB, how you doing, man?
And a lot of happy banter with over, you know, the last couple of years. And he didn't answer the phone. His cousin did, and he had to sadly inform me that Brian, my friend Brian Ford, had passed away, which was a horrible, horrible shock. Flanker Tanker, Martin Lee, knew him very, very well, a lot better than me, a lot better than me, and you will have seen his video dedication to Brian and how it absolutely tore Martin to pieces, and it's a hard watch, it really is. Brian was going to be one of the first people that I invited up to Purcell Field. He followed the ins and outs of the purchase story. Oh, there goes a jay. Beautiful bird. And like I said, he was going to be one of the first ones I got up here when we've got everything straight. You know, all the grass cuts the right length, all the fence posts out. And now he's never going to be able to do it. And that hurts. That really hurts.
Hey Mark, how you doing, man? We'll make you a moderator, make you blue. There you go, sir. It's awful late for you guys. Yeah, that was so sad when we heard about Brian Ford. But check out Purcell Aviation, Gina in the hubster. They're out flying. They've taken some poles down and everything. But check that out. Then we got Incarus the second. There in Belgium. He's out flying here with his buddy right here.
Whopper, build your Whopper. Barbecue, bacon, more cheese, no shocker. However you.
Just watch it. I just tested them before the show. Let's see. Let's go here so you can get a look at it. Build it from scratch. It's pretty cool. It's got some nice jets. There you go, though. Check Incarus out. I like the stuff he does, man. He does good stuff. Yeah, it was Mark. Remember, keep tugging your prayers too, guys. All right, here we got Ian. Ian, even he had. This is sad, but it's good.
Start to proceedings today. Unfortunately, on Friday, myself and Cheryl had some very, very sad news. A fellow YouTuber and a fellow RC enthusiast and a friend of ours who never ever missed a comment or to make me laugh or to cheer me up when Wales got stuffed at the Six Nations Rugby. Our friend Brian Forward passed away. You know, and it's a great loss really to YouTube and the RC community. Brian was a lovely guy. He had a fantastic sense of humor. I loved his videos when he used to dress up as a moose and all different animals. And, you know, he was just a top guy. He really, really panicked because I couldn't get his messages for a while. And he did everything in his power to find out why I wasn't receiving his messages on the comments. And he got to the bottom of it. But, you know, it was very, very sad news for myself and for Cheryl. So that's the start of my video, really. Just want to send our deepest sympathy to Brian's family and friends and all his YouTube friends as well. Okay, morning, everyone.
Ian and Cheryl, they were out flying. He flying his J3 Cub and his Blade 230S dressed up there. Hey, Bill, how you doing? Bill and Ricky came in there. Still haven't gotten your stuff, Ricky, your shirt to send out. But another gentleman in England there, this guy flies near Dover. And he's got some of the beautifulest places on Earth to fly. Over the cliffs of Dover here. And let's see if we can get the start of his video without having to see a commercial. There we go. Hey, Tim. How are you doing? Just look at that. You can see the white cliffs over there he's flying towards. That's just beautiful, though. He comes out here and he flies planes and gliders and he soars and stuff. And he builds some scratch planes and stuff. I don't know how. I think he subbed to me and I subbed to him. But I haven't seen him comment in a while. But you know, check him out. RC over Dover. He seems like a real nice guy. He talks in some of his videos and stuff. Here he's got flying with his E-Machine 2 real Spitfires. That's a good video. There's a glider where he catches or crashes, and you know, he just has out there flight, making the best of the great scenery where he flies and everything. So he's good to check out. Then we got Mark Crutcher, who was just here. I don't know if he's still here. But he's got a vole, which is kind of not like a mole, but it's a kind of a rodent that chewed up his field. But then he's building on the wing here.
Let's play. Let's Superior strength.
Hello, and welcome to the building blog of the Svenson Jungmeister. So I've made a start on the wings, and I thought it was prudent to begin with the centre section. And as you can see here, it's glued together and pinned down. The main strength of the wing, in fact, all of the strength of the wing really, comes from these spruce spars.
Well, check Mark's build out though. A Jungmeister is going to be strong. It's a real old plans that kit that he's building off of, and it's cool how they interlock the spruce spars to make the wings strong. It really looks like it's going to be a strong wing. All right, here we can see the bull here. There it is. And they kind of dig holes in trenches. I guess it chewed up their wood sock. Look at that. I don't think I'd be wanting to make a pet out of it. I think I don't know. But check Mark out. Mark's been out flying and building. If I ever quit repairing stuff, I could get back to my build. Then I just had Tug up as a reminder, that I should have been throwing people's links in, but with all the you got a lot of them out there, huh, Snow? And I don't know. Hopefully he's going to be all right. That's all we can do is we can just hope, pray. But then Wayne's been busy. Let's see, what was I going to show of Wayne's? Oh, yeah. He made in a Spitfire today. Oh, gosh.
Hey, we're going to try Maiden.
I was testing him. We'll watch him take off. But he does really well. Yeah, the Twin Otter High Dive, I remember that. Tug's a good flyer. He's a good guy. He's yes. Nice person. Wow, Christy too? Wow. Because I haven't been on the Zoom, so. Anyway, Wayne has a great flight. He does a good job. Oh, gee whiz, man. Where'd we go? Go back. Go back. So you just can't panic when you get crazy fingers and stuff. Yeah, well, you never know. I mean, that's just wow. 10 days? Because I think I remember on a Zoom she was saying she didn't feel good, or in a chat on somebody's stream. That's sad. Then we got Matt, the jet jock with the girls and everything. What's he at? He's at 995. 995. But this is a good video here. If you
tomorrow we'll show you.
Let's see if we can go back without getting. There we go. I was looking for music. I like his intro. I like his daughters. This little one that in the hangar. Matt's
What's going on, guys? Jet Jock here. We just landed in Beaumont, and our buddy, he had contacted me a couple of days ago, asked if I wanted a LX from Banana Hobbies B25, and it's like, absolutely, for sure. So today he's going to be meeting me at the airport here, and he's going to be handing over the airplane, and then we'll take it back to our hotel room, and we're going to go through it together and kind of have a somewhat of unboxing. All right, here we go. All right, guys, so here we are. As you can tell, this thing is massive.
What's neat is when he has to, because he flew the Citation there, and he had to get the plane back inside of the citation. He had to store it in there, plus the luggage for the people he was flying the plane for. So that was quite a task, man. That's pretty cool, man. Jet pilot. I knew he flew prop planes, but I didn't know he flew jets too. So that's pretty good, considering some of the landings he's had out there at his runway and stuff. No, I'm sure Matt's an excellent pilot, man. There's old Spike the Likes. I didn't do that at all last week. Oh man, that's pretty good, man. Let's see. What was I going to do? What was I going to check? Yeah. Let's see where I'm at. Let's go from here. We'll go from here. We'll go from Matt. But I like Matt. I like watching this stuff, man, out there at his new field that he put in his property stuff. But this is pretty cool. I think this is pretty cool, man. I came out with this. And I think it's pretty nice, man. If you watch the videos, like Pilot Ryan's got a nice video on it, and as does Adam, 2 great videos. But I think it's pretty cool, man, that there's a little part up here at the top where you can take it off, and it's an air vent. It'll help blow stuff out of the back. Hey, Mark, how you doing, man? Not Bert, Mark. That was so funny. Mark Dale wore a shirt at Bigfoot saying, "I'm not Bert." Oh, I thought it was funny. Oh, yeah, it looks in a whole new, the nut, using the nut to attach the prop to a threaded collet. So there's no question that it'll come off, and differential thrust and reverse. And what's cool is you get an 8-channel. It comes with an 8-channel ASX receiver. Yep, 8 channels. So you can do all kinds of crazy stuff here with the control surfaces. Here you can make all this flaps and just a little bit of aileron, or you can make the whole thing aileron. So however you want to mix it up and go crazy with it and stuff. It looks pretty good. If you watch their video, if you watch this video, where's it at? Oh, they take it out already? Huh. They removed it. They had a video on here that they showed for the salespeople and stuff. And maybe it was here. Maybe it was out. Maybe you saw it on this after this. Jeez.
Hey, it's me, your skin.
Oh,
Help
really?
me maintain my moisture balance while exfoliating with CeraVe Renewing SA Cleanser.
God, I missed it. Yeah, here it is right here.
You are clear of runway 27, wind 035 at 7, SH2 approaching from the left.
That's right here. That's what I wanted.
Install a receiver, plug it in accordingly.
This is the behind the scenes video.
Program those gyros accordingly. And then more importantly, if it doesn't have gyros, that receiver you install in the PMP, it's a little bit harder to fly because it doesn't have AS3X, which helps smooth things out. And it doesn't have the option to use Safe Select, which can make it.
It's pretty neat.
The original.
Because he goes through and he talks about the difference between the two. And it's only $50. I mean, $50 more is $50 more, but considering the times we're in and everything, $50 more isn't that bad of a deal. Let's see what Snow threw in here.
Have now an
okay, that's what you, yeah, okay, thanks, Snow.
Which we'll get into.
Yeah, it just took me a second to remember where I saw the link when I watched it this morning. Hey, Anthony, how you doing, man? Yeah, I was thinking, like that would be a perfect to do an Arctic scheme on, a Crazy Eddie Arctic scheme. I think that would look cool. It's just a big plane. A big plane. Speaking of big, man, Wiggs 88. I haven't seen him in a comment or anything for a while, but I think he subbed, and I don't know if he's still subbed or not. But he puts out some, this is cool here. I think it's huge, man. That might be the same one that Victor has. I think it's just big. And it's only a short video, so if you guys want to go check that out from Wiggs, go ahead and do it. I think it's cool. It caught my attention. I was trying to catch things that I hadn't seen, you know, in a while and stuff. And then we got our buddy Travis here, Smoky Mountain RC. And what caught my attention was this one.
YouTube, well, I should say morning time anyway. But anyway, guys, we got the double Delta flight here. We're getting ready to do the Mirage and the Rafale, guys. Two awesome Delta wings. Got Pilot John. Hope everybody's out there having a safe and wonderful Memorial Weekend, guys.
3 days off.
Yep, 3 days off. So hopefully we're gonna get some flying in and have some fun. And guys, we got some couple of new things coming to the channel. I actually got 3 things coming to the channel. John's got a new plane too, so my maiden flight on it's coming shortly. So, and then John's be coming too, and hopefully here in a couple of days we'll have us a couple of new something to play with. So,
Dun, dun, dun.
yeah. Without further ado, guys, let's get this thing up and play. Been a while since I've done a video on the Mirage, guys, so I figured we'd do a little video. Might do a couple of high alpha passes. I got the battery set back a little bit, so we'll see how she works out. Might see a crash.
All right, Victor. Yes.
Last time I said that.
God. Here we go, guys.
Anyway, oops. Anyway, they have a great flight. They always have fun. It's pretty good. They're out there having fun. That thing just looks huge, man. Then we got this guy, Dutchlove, man. I haven't seen him tonight. He's usually out doing something important while I'm on. Now, I'd love to have a different time. Look down the stall. There we go. I wanted to see the gear go up. Anyway, he has a great flight, man. Dutch is out there ripping up the skies. Yep, 1/5 scale. Jeez, that's big. That is big, Victor. That is big. Oops, that's not what I missed. Yeah, you guys talking and moving stuff around. Let's see what we got going on here. All right. So what we got here is we got David Yourself channel. And he put a video out this week. Check it out. Check Dave out. And I got it muted because he's got a song. And it came up copyright on his. So.
Yourself channel. My name is Dave. This is my channel. In this particular video, we're going to be removing the apron and unboxing what I've got underneath here. You may be able to tell whether it's just based on the size, but maybe not. And hopefully that'll keep you around for the rest of the video. But with this particular bird, this will be the third one of these that I've had.
But you need to check that out, man. David, I don't know that. Anyway, he has fun with what's in the box there, putting one of his GoPro 2s on it. So check out Dave. Trying to get him to come back doing his live stream and stuff. Well, I guess he tells you what it is when he says right here, a $45 plane. So, I mean, you know, on this thumbnail, it rolls over. So you can see that. But check Dave out. We got EQ. Man, here we go. We got one for the cats. All right, so if you have cats, get them up here because here we got something for the kitties.
Okay, pilots. We'll see if I can get a little night flight on Blue Thunder.
There's one kitty. The other kitty's close by.
Check our controls here. Make sure we got something.
He said, "Well, wait a minute."
Sometimes when them lights go blinking, it's like the controller didn't quite get bound up with it.
You should keep an eye on him. Hey Miller, how you doing, man?
Didn't get too far away with this one. I can't hold it.
But check it out though. The cats keep coming up. The little black one is real sneaky, comes up and hides and stuff, and it's pretty good. I think I popped it in there. We'll pop it again. I don't know. DQI, no, I didn't. But check it out. Eric's, man, he's been doing these helicopters. He's taking a break from his planes, doing helicopters. He's been doing them for a little while here. Yeah, same here, Snow. I thought that was really neat, man, his Enterprise. So check that out. That's pretty cool. I hadn't seen one of those. A quad encased in like an Enterprise spaceship. That flew really well too, I thought. Now, hey Dave, yeah. Oh, okay. On that music, okay. I wasn't sure. I just saw it was there. Yeah. I just go back. If I get them, I go back tomorrow and whack them out. But you got Eddie. I like how he ruddered this.
Hey guys,
got this right behind his house
here.
Yeah.
Let's take the Eflite T-28 Trojan for a flight around the patch. Y'all go with me.
That's a better runway than what I've flown off of in 8 years for grass.
Okay, here we go for a circuit around the patch.
We'll get the motor sounds coming by for one pass. I met Eddie at Bigfoot. I was spotted for him, talked with him and stuff, helped him get his tree out of it, or his plane out of a tree.
I like to mix a good bit of rudder in my
That's great,
turns
Paul.
to flatten the turns out to make them look more scale.
That's great. I'm glad you liked it because Dave gave it to you. Yep, it's good.
-2 minutes.
Well, I was able to agree.
There you go, man. Eddie had a great flight, man. Check it out. Hear what he has to say. He talks about, gives you the secret, gives you the secrets for his paint job and everything like that. It's pretty cool. He does a good job. How are we doing on time? Doing well. Here we go. We got Litz. I don't know. He's having a moment there. That almost looks like an EC 1500. No, it's not. It's something else. Let's see what Terry's up to. We still haven't seen the AT6 flight yet, but he's maiden it. He got a Prometheus and he got it out and he maidened it and stuff. So that's pretty good. So we'll check it out. Let's take off.
Yeah. Yeah.
Getting the secret to life tips from the better half. Airboss. The old maiden.
I gotta see something. Yeah, fuck it.
Wow. But it's a maiden flight, and it goes well. He does a good job. And his field's looking nice, man, this spring. It's really looking nice. Terry, we got Terry there. We got the AT6 that he's been building on. You know, I'm sure it's not going to be too long before he has that ready to fly. And then here we got Ricky. Ricky was in here. I think he's at work and stuff, but they got out to fly there, and we got, let's see here. We got 3 good planes. Douglas, Arizona. He's got wind too. You can see that windsock.
You guys vote.
We got Oscar on the Trojan, Ricky on the Cub, and I think Lee on the RV8 taking off. Hey, Paul, how you doing, man? Ricky! I still haven't gotten your shirt yet, buddy. I'll tell you what, man, those guys have a great flight, flying around, and they really do. They have a nice flight and beautiful landings, and it's worth checking out. Down in Douglas, Arizona. Then we got our man Randy Ruffins 13. He was out there at the scene of the Bigfoot tree. He had the Bigfoot tree in the tree memorial fly-in this couple days ago.
The thing that's different about a Verbo vacation home, you always have the whole place to.
Let's watch it take off here. We'll get another zoom on the camera. He comes in close here in a second. There it is. I thought that was pretty neat when I saw that, man. XK66, that's not his. Here's Randy's video. Hey, Hobo, how you doing, man? Yep. Yeah, I thought it did too. I thought that was a good, pretty cool idea for a video. I like that, Randy. That was nice. And we got Miller RC. All right. Now, what he's got a plane. Miller's got his plane set up in 4D for 4D flying. And it's where it's got a special motor with a special prop where the throttle is in the center of the switch movement. So when you move it, you know, the top half is forward and the bottom half is reverse. That's how that works. It is just so cool, man.
I've got this thing set up with a T-motor AM 480, and that is including this reversible 16 amp ESC. I don't know if I can get that. I'm gonna raise it up and down because I have no idea if the camera's looking at it. But yeah, reversible 16 amp ESC and a special 4D prop. So this thing is 4D capable. It's my first model to do so. But anyway, I'm flying here with some trees in the background just so you can hopefully see how well this 4D setup works. But let's see what happens when we fly this thing.
That's the plane he was flying in the hangar, the shed.
As you see, I got a little bit of wind, but
That plane's just amazing. Of course, he can Miller can fly
Nothing
with.
that she shouldn't be able to handle.
Let's watch him do a little bit. This is the first time he's.
This thing flies so light. It's ridiculous. This is obviously the 3D mode here, so let's go and switch to the 4D.
I like things are about to get crazy.
Now this is set up to where half throttle is actually off with the motor. So it's a new setup for me, but I think it should work pretty good. So let's see what happens. Let's go up, down. Oh, pretty crazy, ain't it? Kind of far though. Let's see if I can get closer here.
Wait till he gets warmed up on it. That's when you got to see, because he does some really neat stuff going. Look at
that. Doesn't like to fly backwards a whole lot, but that's all right.
Yeah, I like that. Things are about to get crazy that he's got saying when he switches it in the 4D mode. But there's the video. You got to check that out because it gets better. You know, the further along the video you get, the better it gets. Let's see if we can go here. All right. Here's where you get the 4D motors and props. But that's just, I don't know. To me, that's amazing. And I'm surprised, you know, more of these don't get on, you know, catch on. Hey, Fred, how you doing, man? But that's just amazing, though, I think. Everything's amazing now. But, you know, so check out Miller, man. He builds and flies. He's an excellent pilot. And everything. Dutch, Terry, how you doing, man? But check him out. And check out the 4D. That's the first time I've ever seen 4D stuff. You know, that just blew me away, man. You know, imagine some of those, you know, not that I'm not saying he's not a great 4D flyer, but imagine, you know, like the Jesse guy flying with something like that, you know. That's just mad. Or Adam, you know, model aviator, you know, doing something like that. That'd be crazy. Then we got Victor here, man. I want to make sure and follow Victor. He's got a 5th scale F-86 in the works coming up, and they've got some great videos. The Airboss caught this video here.
Ray Magliozzi here. When you need parts, eBay Motors ensures a guaranteed fit. Let's see, you'll need headlights.
Yeah. Oh, jeez, man. All right, Tughill, you're fired. Hey, let's go through so you can see what I was laughing about. Sorry, guys. That guy comes running up with the camera, you know. Yeah, the mountains in the background. That's cool. Man, that thing just sounds awesome, though. You need to check that video out. It's a good video. The Airboss Sherpa did a good job getting that video. That is no doubt about it. Got Fred coming in with the big hellos and stuff. Yeah, I missed you Monday, Fred. I just checked for you, and Kenny had his show on, but you know he just had his chat up, and so I was like nuts to that, and went off and did something else after he did his regular show or impromptu show. But glad you got to visit with your family and stuff. That's good. Here we go. We got Muskie Bob. It's up there. And, but, well, we got to see the beginning of this. There we go. There's Kit.
Okay.
I like that. The flies must be bad, man. They got to wear the fly nets. Yeah, there you can see them.
Hey, Muskie Bob here. Oh my gosh. This is my favorite place. I've been thinking about flying here for so long. And last year I scouted out that gravel pit. I said, I think I can get in and out of there, or out and back into there. Anyway, this is an area that an old timer showed me years and years ago. And we stashed a canoe up here. We come up here and set cams for moose, usually like 5 or 8 trail cameras. We have them out all, summer, fall. There's Moose Lake right there.
Yep. Make sure you check that out, though. Yeah, exactly. I don't think there's any recovering it there, but he has a great flight in a rather unusual landing. I'll say that, but you need to check it out. For the landing, it's hilarious. But that's Muskie Bob, though. I like Bob. He's funny. This is his flying and fishing channel. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, those deer flies, they bite. I've been up north before. Stuff. That's good, Fred.
I'm on my way out to Rice Lake. Never fished it. It's only like 8 or 9 feet deep. I got crawlers. I got the usual stuff. There's supposed to be some walleyes in there. Crappie. Great morning to get out. Drink coffee.
This is his channel where he puts a lot of his fishing stuff. I hadn't seen your current one. All I know is he didn't really damage it, and it never really touched the ground. So, and then here's his Muskie Bob up there. Are you talking about the UMX Timber Flight? Because I saw that came up, but I just hadn't had a chance to look at it yet. Anyway, check out Bob's humor here. He has I don't know. They go out, they fly, they fish, they show animal cameras and stuff. Our good friends up in Birmingham, up northern central part of the state, have got a YouTube page they put up, and they got this crash video here. We'll go out here. We'll start it here. I'm surprised it's this short of a video, because you got Garrett flying up there and Strutbuster and all the other guys, gals. Dunk. That was a great toss, Garrett. That's Garrett being Garrett flying. But check those guys out there if you want to follow along and stuff. They decided they needed a YouTube channel, so it should be able to keep it filled full of fun stuff. Then we got Mike Keller, Flying Toys. You see Mike around every once in a while. He stops into different live streams and stuff, and he's been a long time sub, and he comments on videos and stuff. And this is pretty cool. That's a Hangar 9 Pitts.
Sometimes the dream car is the one you can just count on.
My dream car is the one that gets me to work every day.
Gosh, Lisa, it's impossible to film. No kidding. Yeah.
Is that enough runway?
Totally. Full throttle.
All right, we'll get out of that. Let's go to this.
Gear switch.
Because they have fun. And it takes a while to get it started. We'll jump ahead another over a minute and a half. Takes a while to get us started. But it's a brand new motor. See, he needs a electric guy like me to come up and offer to help him.
I bought them for my grandson.
Bill.
I'll bring it.
Nope. It's chocolate.
It's a great.
I see this a lot at the field. You guys will mess with the planes all day long.
She's a little stubborn. Brand new.
There's a lot of needling going on in this video.
Fired up. Oh, so
Anyway, you get the idea. Here we go. Got a blister. Like the pilots, we did the picture pilots. I play around with it, set it off, start it up again. I guess it's the first time. I don't know if it's the first time it's been run or he said it ran at home. They ran it at home before they came. Got a little bit of thrill. We're watching take off.
Here we go. Ken, maiden flight of the Hangar 9 pits. She's overpowered with a twin cylinder 70.
We're watching take off here. Anyway, check his Maiden out, man. And all the time he's trying to start the video, they start offering tips to him too and stuff. It's funny. Like, hey, you want me to touch it for you? The guy on the camera. I guess he's got a touch that he can touch and make it come up. But here we got DW, man. They're out here. They're flying this. It's pretty funny. Again, these videos, it's kind of the banner between the guys flying too, is part of it.
When you get your next big idea, say sparkly ketchup.
Let's go back.
Here goes Norm. He's going to fly and commentate.
Oh, yeah. We're going to do a 2-minute taxi.
2-minute taxi.
Just because we can. Some seriously cloudy electrical skies going on. Hopefully Norm doesn't get hit by electrical bolts.
I want you to listen to this switch.
Safe mode.
People that say you can't program switches is full of switch.
There we go.
All right.
Experience mode.
That's all I care about.
Nice.
Landing gear down. Landing gear up.
Last flight, Norm did his first pass at about.
Anyway, they have a great time, man. It's funny. It is funny. I don't know, Bill. I know sometimes, man, it's like we had a guy out there get mad at me. This wasn't it was when we were flying at the other stage field. He goes, the last thing I need is like some guy that just flies battery operated planes trying to tell me trying to help me out. I'm like, whoa. I might not know anything about nitro motors, but I know about, boat motors and lawn mowers and stuff like that. But anyway, it's a pretty fun flight they have there. Then we got Doyle Blevins. He does a lot of free flight stuff. And he bought, I guess the sailors had this plane on their channel.
One of these little radio links, and I couldn't resist. So if you want one, go to RC Sailors. They got a link there, affiliate link, easy to find, easy to get. And here we go.
Just wipe out the film.
Okay, took off. I'm in safe mode. I'm flying with a rudder, basically. Just keep it in the flight. This is like flying in a basketball gym here. Maybe it's a little bit tighter, but I'm just making little left-hand circles.
Yeah, so was I, Bill.
And flip the switch here just a second.
It's got a hover switch.
I went to the hover switch.
There it is. Look at that. It puts it right into a hover. It's got a hover switch. All you got to do is control the throttle.
Bring it a little closer.
Hey, I thought that was interesting. We missed the banner with the wife a little bit before she started the video camera because of somebody working the controls there. Let's take a break here. We'll come back out. But yeah. When I flipped that boat, man, I was like, oh, I should have known. I should have known because like a keel on a boat acts just like it becomes a pivot point is what it is for the boat. And I had it right under the center of the motor tower, and so it was right there, probably the heaviest part of the boat. So it was perfect when I turned too fast, and it just plopped right over. And it only went over because I didn't have my fishing pole there to get it. That's why it went over. All right, let's see what we're doing here. Let's go back to this right here. We got CZ Flyer, man. I like these guys. They fly at this school.
I wanna be that good.
Are you gonna do that to me? How's that? I got that.
And Venom from Hawkeye. It's got one. I just got this Freewing de Havilland Venom from Hawkeye. It's got one flight on it. Got it for $100. 90 millimeter EDF. Flies really good. Can't beat that for the price. So this will be the maiden flight of the Havilland Venom from Freewing. And it's supposed to be I think it's the high performance model. Got the end runner in it. And we'll see how it goes. It's supposed to fly like a trainer. It's supposed to be really easy to fly. So sink or swim, here it goes. Go. Gear coming up, needs a lot of down trim.
Anyway, he has a nice flight, and that $100 included I think it was a 5,000 milliamp 6-cell battery too. So he got a pretty good deal on that plane for $100. All right, now I've been watching. I've got all these air tractor stuff, and I don't know. I got watching some of their videos, and there was one where they toured the factory. This was another video where they toured the factory. But what caught me was this. I like watching videos on full-size planes tips for flying full sail planes, because it works for RC too.
Deviants. That's a strange combination of words. What?
All right, so right here, I'm just going to put the link for the video up, and then we'll come down here and we'll look at this. And they've got, they've got different chapters here, and this chapter here is the normalization of deviance. And I thought, this guy's been an astronaut in several different shuttle missions, and he talks about the O-rings and stuff, and the deviation, the normalization of defiance. It's where a known risk, you take it over and over again, and it just, the risk is still there. And, just because you got away with it, it's like a little kid taking something, you got away with it once, you do it again and again and again, then you get caught, so that's what he's talking about. And it's all about how they fly the crop dusters and how they make the churns. But, they talk about plane stalls and everything. It's just pretty good. It is nice. And then, yeah. And let's go to this chapter.
Kyle, thanks for that information. That's important information for us to know. My name's Mike Rhodes. I'm chief pilot here at Air Tractor. I've been here for almost 20 years, and I'm responsible for flight test operations here at Air Tractor. I want to introduce you guys to a good friend of ours and also a customer of ours. This is Steve Gustafson. He's from Tallulah, Louisiana. He's been in the air show business and in the ag flying business for his entire career.
Thanks for having me,
Steve,
Mike.
Thanks for joining us. So, Steve, since you were a teenager, you've been around the ag.
But he flies in the AT6s, the air shows, that ATC TIX 16 that goes around and does night shows and everything like that. And they've got a nice clip of video in there. But, check that out. It's pretty good. It's worth seeing. And I don't know. I think the tips are good for RC. They translate well to RC. I messed up my stuff here, but I think that works well. And that's all I have, unless anybody else has something they want to throw. AGV, yeah. But it's just pretty neat because, they fly. They do a lot of slow turns and stuff, and do a lot of quick turnarounds. And the sprayer I see most often is the Ag Cat. Man, that guy just goes up, and does a stall turn, comes right back down and stuff. And they have, I don't know, they've got a little navigation for spraying. It shows where they've sprayed on the field and stuff, and it's pretty cool, man. And that's dangerous, they go through the front of it and then show how many, hundreds or close to 100 or so people that get killed flying ag planes and stuff. And most of it's in a churn, stalls in a churn, and like 62% of those crashes are fatal. But it's not like RC. We fly RC. It's like the only thing might be fatal is like when you buy a replacement plane or something like that. Hey, Marty, how you doing? And I have my beach ready to go again. Just waiting for a day. I was going to tax it around the yard, and I was just taxing it before I started filming. And we've got armadillos dig little holes in the yard, and I put a wheel in an armadillo hole, and the landing gear collapsed because the glue hadn't dried yet when I glued it back in. So I figured I'd give it some extra time to dry. But I got it ready to go again. And then I'll show you the video where I crashed it yet again. So that thing, it's got to be one of the toughest airplanes I've ever owned. This last one, I did like a loop and landed on the bottom of the loop. Because I was trying to fly. Listen to this. I'll tell you the stupid scenario. had my camera set up like I do, and I was going to take off and fly over my camera. I went to start taxiing, and it hit a rough spot at the rough ground and shot right and was heading right for me. And I pulled up, and by the time I pulled up too far and it did a loop, and I just kind of, when I saw it coming at me, I just kind of froze and was getting out of the way. By the time I got back engaged with the sticks, all I could do was, just land it, make sure it didn't hit nose first. But yeah, it's back together and it should fly. But I was going to take the differential out, but I'm going to leave it in. Get used to it. I'm just going to tone it way down. I'm not going to use the rudder when I fly. Anyway, guys, there we go. Kenny's coming up. You want to check on Kenny? Kenny had a little bit of his own drama there. He got almost hit head on coming back from the field Sunday, and it pretty much totaled his truck and his trailer and stuff. So you want to check that out tonight. I'm sure Kenny will have more stories about that. And the truck bounced off his rig on the left side, creamed into a Ford Ranger and hit it and flipped upside down and stuff. It was terrible. All right, guys, we'll see you. Thanks everybody for watching the videos and commenting and everything. Be safe out there. Watch your risk. Keep clear of your props. Fly safe, fly fun, and we'll see you next time. This is Jeff saying bye.